Drawing aces, start with the basics. Check out the stream if you want to see the greatness. Talking to these artists on an independent basis. All you creatives, tell them what your name is. My name is Platinum Max, I'm with Drawing Aces. It's a platform that you gotta call amazing. Interviewing all the stars in the making, paving the way all across the nation. Big in the world of indie comics. Stop by if you gotta pimp your project, and maybe just show off a little progress, or just kick back and talk some nonsense. And you can check out the watch along, cracking jokes on a movie like a marathon. Hey yo, let me tell you what channel's on. Yes, Drawing Aces, you can tag along. Drawing Aces, start with the basics. Check out the stream if you want to see the greatness. Talking to these artists on an independent basis. All you creatives, tell them what your name is. Drawing Aces, start with the basics. Check out the stream if you want to see the greatness. Talking to these artists on an independent basis. All you creatives, tell them what your name is.
All right, we are live for another episode of the P.I.M.P, your project stream. I am your host, Edwin Acevedo. I'm here with one half of the Blunt Brothers. Sam, how are you, man?
I'm doing great, and hello and welcome, everyone.
That's right. Thank you, everybody, for coming and hanging out with us. I know it's usually a little later, so we're going head-to-head with Bancroft, but thank you for hanging out with us. We got some cool creators. We're going to talk about some projects. We'll be here for the next 58 minutes or so. So much appreciate it. We're going to have all the links to all the projects in the chat and in the description after it loads. So make it nice and easy for you. But first, let me introduce my guests. First off, we have Daniel Parker. What's going on, brother?
Hey, how's it going? Good to be here.
Good, man. Yeah, man. Thank you for coming on.
Yeah.
And we also have Bionic Bra, a.k.a. Tail End Studios, a.k.a. Jay. What's going on, man?
Oh, man. Appreciate you having me here.
Yeah, man. Excited. It's going to be a fun show. This is what we do. You know, we like to hook up with up-and-coming creators, talk about their projects. So enough chit-chat. Let's get to the first project on the screen. A little drum roll, please.
Hold on.
Here we go. All right. So first up, we have Angels Awakening. Why don't you tell us a little bit about this, Daniel?
All right. So Angels Awakening is something I've been working on for about the last 8-9 months. Well, I've been working on the universe for a lot longer, but this is the first story in the universe. So Angels Awakening is set 100 years in the future, and Jessica Sawyer is a spy with the psychic ability of teleportation. On her first mission, she's sent deep into enemy territory to recover a body in cryogenic stasis, which is vital to the security of her homeland. Jessica must call on all her training and abilities to complete her mission, as a powerful water elemental stands in her way.
Awesome, man. We already got Hex Allen saying hello, Angel.
Yeah, Jessica is an extremely beautiful woman, and Bogdan, who's my artist on the book, draws her very well.
Yes, man. Bogdan's a very talented guy, man.
Yeah.
So right now you have the mailing list. Any idea when you're planning on launching?
I'm shooting for spring 2021, so March, April, somewhere around in there.
Nice.
Mm. And yeah, we're the book is, we've got 21 pages done so far. So getting closer to the end.
Nice. You've seen some of the art right here.
Yeah.
So you're planning on It's going to be fully drawn and colored at campaign launch.
Yes.
Nice. I like that. Beautiful colors, like always. Bogdan is really knows how to make stuff pop, man.
Oh yeah.
Big fan of his. Some more panels right there.
Yeah.
Who's the water female that she's up against?
Her name is Sky.
Sky. Okay.
Sky with an E.
All right. What's her best story, or do we get to know about it yet?
We don't get to know about it yet.
Okay. Cool. That's fair.
Yeah. Maybe in later stories.
Yeah, I have a feeling she might be popular.
Yeah.
You might get a crack at that.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So you're offering an exclusive trading card with sign up.
Yep.
Do you have an idea of who is it going to be? This person, some sort of action shot, little.
Yeah, I've actually got it. Let me see if it's been drawn. Bogdan's done it.
Very cool.
It's
Just
on my
want to say
tweet.
hail to the chat real quick. You got Mark Middleton in the house saying what up. You have Nerdist the Word. Good day, good day. Yeah, love the Aussie peeps. You were saying it was on your Twitter.
Yeah, it's in the pin. It should be in the pin tweet on my Twitter page. But I've actually got it here on mine. If you want to share my screen.
If you can share screen, we can do that.
Yeah. Here. Let's see.
Hail Torino de Guzman. Thank you for joining us.
Hey, Torino. Good to see you.
Oh, man, nice to see some new faces, some familiar ones. Welcome to the show. Hanging out here on the Pimp stream. Talking about Angels Awakening. I like the name too. How did you come up with that?
Well, the originally it was I had another idea for a story with the word awakening in it, and I really liked it, so went with Angels Awakening because the reason Jessica's called Angel will be explained later, but yeah.
Yeah, so noticed the word saying Kimosabi and him were looking at it a couple of weeks back, and he's a big fan. So got some fans already, so that's cool. I'll share the screen here. Oh, nice. There you go. Little action shot.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, so everybody who signs up for the mailing list and backs the book, you'll get that trading card for free.
Very cool, man. That's what I like to hear, man. I like those nice goodies for the people who jump on the train early.
Yeah.
It's all about spreading the word, man. Getting, letting people know it's coming because there's a lot of projects out right now.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, man, this is definitely one to keep an eye on.
Yeah. Right.
All right. So, any other words, any other kind of things, story-wise, anything else you want to give, teases, whatever?
I'm trying to think if there's anything I can say that's not too spoilerish.
Yeah.
The pages Bogdan's working on right now is the climax of the story, which it's a big action scene that I think a lot of people are going to like looking at. Bogdan's been really chomping at the bit to draw it, so he's very happy right now.
Yeah, man. I want to say hail to Chengiz Khan.
Hey, Chengiz.
Thank you.
Hail and welcome.
Yeah, man. Welcome, guys. Awesome for you guys to come hang out with us as we talk about Angels Awakening from Daniel and Bogdan, who I'm a big fan of. I think he's very underrated. Nice to see him on a project. I'll definitely be checking this out, supporting you guys. So
yeah, appreciate it.
To this, man. And there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hex Allen's starting to drop some links. I'll drop some in a minute. But yeah, man, that's what we do here. We're here promoting these different campaigns, trying to get some eyeballs on it, man, because it's hard, man. There's so many projects dropping. and mailing lists and all this stuff, man. So it's good to have a place where you can go and check out projects, hear the creators talk about what's going on.
Yeah, I love it. It's great. Yeah, it's definitely hard sometimes. Like you said, there are a lot of great projects out there, and it's kind of hard to separate yourself, sometimes. So this is really nice. I really appreciate being on here with you guys.
Yeah, man. It's a pleasure's ours.
It's the reason why. It's the reason why we do the shows.
Yeah, man, definitely. So yeah, guys, go sign up for the mailing list. Angels Awakening coming in the spring. You said
spring, yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, so let's close that one out for now, and why don't we talk a little bit about the Cobalt project? I have the drive. Is there anywhere you want me to start with, Jay?
You can start with the file called First Comic if you want.
Okay.
So that's basically where it starts anyway.
All right, let's bring that up. Let's see if we can share this. And here we go. Cobalt First Comic.
So Cobalt started in an anthology called Super Abled Comics, which it was directed at young kids who were born with congenital differences like missing an arm or a hand or something like that. And so we actually created these heroes to let them have somebody that they could emulate or see themselves as. And mine actually turned out to be one of the darker comics in the anthology for the kids, and I decided to actually make it more adult for myself and others around our age. So when I did this, it actually came to fruition in 2018. This was printed and published, self-published, in 2019 around June, and so this story, Cobalt, is about a guy named Jesse Jensen. He's about in his mid-20s, and he's trying to help raise his younger brother with his mom at this point. He's working a dead-end job in a factory, and lo and behold, the bills are catching up with him. And to top it all off, his mother has a cancer take place. And so, as a last ditch effort, he decides to become a drug runner for a cartel gang that's running Atlanta right now. And while he's out one night getting ready to collect the last of the fee that he needs to help his mom with her condition, he gets jumped. And the big bad of that story, Esmeralda, she is not happy about it. So she decides to take a couple fingers as compensation, as you can see right there on the cover. Uh, he's missing 4 fingers, so he has a prosthetic to replace them, and he still has his flesh thumb right there on his left hand.
That's cool.
Yeah. You can switch through different pages if you want. You don't have to stick on that. But so I was actually at Dragon Con in 2018 talking to a friend, going down Artist Alley, looking at all the other indie artists. And when, of course,
Yep.
when you're going through the indie Artist Alley, you're talking to your friends about different ideas that you have and everything. So he and I were just going back and forth, and I was like, yeah, I had this idea of a dude that lost his fingers and everything, and he gets a prosthetic and he goes out around Atlanta. Because, of course, I was living in Atlanta at the time, so that's, you write what you know.
Yeah.
And he was like, I'm going to get you in touch with somebody. And I didn't think anything of it, because how many fucking people come up to you and say they're going to get you in touch with somebody in your life anyway? So a couple months go by, and lo and behold, a guy named Travis Rivas, who's with Accidental Aliens, you can find them on Instagram. He popped up and said, "Dude, I heard you had an idea. What is it?" So I pitched it to him, and he was like, "Dude, I'm putting an anthology together. How about you climb aboard it?" I was like, "Hell yeah, why not?" So I got my artist for this, Jacob Newell, and you can find him on Instagram or Facebook. Also, I actually found him on a Facebook group, and this is his art. And you can see how clean and very comic book style, kind of DC, kind of Marvel, and I just fell in love with it instantly. I really loved the clean look. I loved how he was able to make the rain look for the fight scene. Um, yeah, you can see right there on that page. He finds out and he goes and becomes a runner and gets beat down on a quick time, very quick time. But
Yeah,
that's it.
that's a great panel layout right there. When you see half her face and then the other.
Yeah,
That's
I've
right
always
there.
liked that when I see that in comics. Just you got one attitude in one panel, and then another panel shows a different attitude.
Yeah, man. Looks
But
nice.
she's Esmeralda Blasco, and she's based off the actual godmother of a cocaine who actually was real, named Griselda. I don't know if you know about her, but she's Esmeralda is inspired by her. But so Jesse loses his hand. He goes to a therapy session with other amputees. He meets a guy. They start talking. They get along great. And this guy, Thomas Rogers, basically starts training him and focusing his anger in other areas. And when that happens, Esmeralda doesn't like that he's taking it out on her people. So she basically kidnaps his younger brother, Isaac. And that's the finale for the 7-page comic in the anthology.
That's awesome, man. I say hail to Chris in the chat. Thank you for joining us.
So when I
Yeah,
got
man.
this first taste of creating and collaborating with somebody, I couldn't stop. There's no way I was going to put down ideas and just not run with it. So I had to continue.
Yeah, man. That's how it starts. Once you write down the first one, you want more.
It's like a drug, man. I love it.
Yeah, yeah, that's great. So yeah, man. Are you gonna be launching like a mailing list on this, or are you gonna go straight to a campaign? What's the
I want to launch a mailing list in January, but I'm still trying to get the video ready for the Indiegogo. I want to have like a small video intro for it, like everybody's doing nowadays.
yeah?
I want I want to get a few things in place before I actually like put the mailing list out there because I just want to have my ducks in a row. That way I don't like screw this up for everybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
It's my first solo launch, so I just want to have all my ducks in order before things take place.
Yeah, man. Smart for sure. Yeah, man. Anything else you want us to go through here?
Yeah, you can go to the low res file. So that's what I'm working on right now. This is going to be the full length 32-page story coming up. It's not self-contained. I'm going to try and lengthen it into 4 issues, but this is what I've got and what I'm working with so far. Right now, I have an artist named Erwin Oroza. He's Filipino. He actually lives in the Philippines, so we're doing all this by Google Drive and by Facebook Messenger. So it's been a fun ride.
Yeah, man. That's the new way of making comics.
Hell yeah. So I started working on this one actually last year in November, and I just wasn't liking how I was going about with that story. So actually, in April, I just totally just threw that story away until I could get to it later. I started with this one so I could build up to that climax. Because I was about to just launch into the climax and let that be it, but I felt like it needed like a slow cook kind of feel. So this is the aftermath dealing with Esmeralda and the Amrani cartel. So as you can see right here, they're hiding out in a motel out in, you know, southern Atlanta, you know, where just everything's crap and shit. And it's actually called the Peach King Motel because Peach State. So there's going to be little nods and hints to actual Atlanta populace to let them have a little nod to their community and whatnot.
Yeah.
So
is he also doing the colors for this?
yeah, he's doing it all, man. Irwin, he was actually a art director over in the Philippines for a school at one point, and he found that he could, you know, actually make money and stay at home by doing, you know, commissions and sequential pages for people trying to make comics themselves. So he was able to get away from that job and just make this a full-time thing at home with his family, which he actually loves doing it. He enjoys it a lot. But his art is beautiful. I couldn't get over it.
Yeah, man.
Still
Some
can't.
nice colors on there.
Yeah. So when I actually put it out on the Facebook groups that I was looking for an artist, I was getting ready to close the opportunity and just go with Jacob again. And then Irwin uh, gave one last post before I closed it. And you know, I did the eye roll thing, and I went ahead and checked it out and everything. But I'm so glad I did because I fell in love with it. His art is just beautiful. I love the way he uses the lighting, the way he uses the shades. And, when I started posting it, everybody online started saying, "Dude, I actually like the black and whites a little more than the colors." And then I had others going, "Nah, I'll go with the colors." So I'm trying to get it to where I can do both black and white and colors for the campaign on two different perks.
Yeah, man. It's you know, it's I would go with the colors myself, but you know, I'll definitely, you know, if there's the demand for the black and white, maybe you could always do like a second campaign or you know, Cobalt 1.5 and just
Right?
offer that for limited, you know, limited run, you know. So
Yeah.
yeah, man, some really good stuff right there. So yeah, man, do you have any idea about launch for the official campaign?
Yeah, it's going to launch in February,
February?
so it's right around the corner. So it's going to be ready. The pages are going to be completed, and they'll be ready to ship out to printing by the end of the campaign. Because I want it all done before, you know, the final days. I want us to be able to get to the customers as soon as uh, the campaign's over. I just feel like that's a better way to treat the customer, especially when I'm not a big name and I really don't have any of that kind of, you know, backing behind me. You know, you got to kind of like give it to them like right off the bat.
Yeah, oh, that's a good idea. Just want to say hi to Miss Raina 1000. Thank you for joining us. Appreciate everybody coming up, stopping by. Put the link to Jay's Twitter so you can follow him until he gets the mailing list up for Cobalt updates. Put the link to Angels Awakening to sign up so you guys can go sign up for that. So yeah, man, this is a dope project, man. I'm looking forward to this. You know, definitely be
Appreciate
checking
it.
this out when you launch the mailing list and then the campaign, man. Very cool.
Thanks.
Go check out Cobalt. All right. Let's see what is next. What could be next? All right. It's a little something they call Tales from Zenatbus. I think we should check out the trailer. What do you think, Sam?
I don't think that's a good idea. I like the beat. Has a few good riffs in it.
All right, let's do this again. God. I hate that you have to like always click share audio. It drives me nuts.
Yeah, they should have fixed that already.
Yeah, it's like I'm paying for like the premium. Like, come on, man, give me a little shortcut, you know? Damn it, I think I fucked that up again. See how some people complaining about it? I was like, son of a bitch, StreamYard. They're like, yes, that was on you. All right, here we go.
Tales from the Napverse. This online anthology collects short stories introducing characters within the Napverse and are all connected to the main series, Nat the Merc. This 64-plus page perfect bound anthology series collects short stories introducing Nat, Moani, Rose, Zed, and other characters within the Natverse that you'll get to know and love in this prelude. This volume contains 2 previously published Nat stories, as well as the previously published Helena Rose stories, introducing you to those characters. In addition, you'll also be receiving 2 brand new stories by Simon Sim Pautier. Royal Rumble, colored by 7 Legions Middle Beacon. Also, Nat and Zed, colored by Spartan Scotsman of Xenotype. Arm up and fire off into the Natverse.
Yeah.
Yeah, something I started 8 years ago, bringing it back and in style.
That was awesome, man.
Well, thanks.
Nice, son. Yeah,
So,
man.
Tales on the
It's a great
Natverse
trailer.
is an anthology series that I'm starting up. All that to lead to the Nat the Merc series. So it's kind of like a world building experiment, introducing all the characters. You don't know if they're gonna be all gonna be friends or foes, but you'll all find out in Nat the Merc.
Hell yeah, I'd buy it. I'd back that.
Yeah, me too.
And right now we're heading into printing and fulfilling in January. So as soon as the printer reopened January 5th, we're ordering the proof.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, man, that's awesome.
So
See,
just
I
for the
guess we
people.
got a lot of stuff coming, man. You know.
For people just the new people in it. The 3 first stories are something I published in 2012, 2013, and 2014, no 15, in a magazine that was like a Quebec version, of heavy metal. And that's what I'm bringing back with 2 new stories in it. And I got stories for days. So it's not going anywhere. We got plenty of stuff to do.
I'll be there for it.
Yeah, you see some of
Yeah,
the
me too.
original art and then some of like the new art. Yeah, man. A lot of cool stuff coming. Look at this.
You even have a Simon Bisley piece.
I like
The
how
colors
Yeah.
expanded.
I like how on his chest you can't tell if that's actually his chest hair or a tattoo. I think that's a pretty cool thing.
And everybody's asking him like, it's his hair. If you look, he has the same symbol on
No,
his
but you can't
belt.
give that away.
Hey, do you want to know? You're gonna need to buy the book to figure out if how he shaves it like that way.
He takes time out of his day to do that every day.
Yeah, he's that vain.
No, I gotta get these eyes right, guys. Hang on.
Did you see the beard on it? And you know, he has to keep that ginger very shiny and fiery, right?
Am I allowed
Looks
to
like
know what his arm's made out of?
You'll find out in the story.
I'm getting nothing.
Nothing for, especially if you're gonna ask for the arm, they're not getting
You
nothing.
guys got to want all the spoilers, man. You gotta read it.
Yeah.
You know, you got a bit off the last time you slept with the Solar Keys.
Okay, I get you.
And that Simon Bisley piece, that's a 11 by 17 ink wash.
Yeah, man. This is
And right now,
I
I'm
gotta
already
say, I love that
working on
symbol.
which one?
The
The one on the big piece, or the
on
one?
him.
I don't know. It's just something that's there because you're not gonna see him
you know.
again.
Maybe some other time. So,
Oh,
yeah,
the fact that it looks like the one on the Ace. Or you're
yes.
talking about the one of that.
I guess we'll have to read the book to find out.
You're not seeing him again. He's just there. That was just a random design, but there. Trust me, you're not gonna be seeing him again, unless he pulls a freaking Boba Fett effect. Please don't.
And yes, we demand robot guy in future issues.
Robot guy.
You know, Sim, I like all this art. I like all this art, brother, but my arm is starting to get tired of scrolling down so much.
Hey, everybody was like, you should put everything you put
know
in
how
your
that
updates
goes.
on that page. Well, hey. You don't have to scroll all the way down, but there's cool stuff for
Nope.
you to do so.
Never listen to those people. Never listen to those people ever again.
And we're getting closer to unlock all 6 stickers. We got
Anybody
3
who
unlocked.
gives you that advice, and that goes for every creator out there. Anybody tells you to just keep putting stuff in the campaign, tell them no. You don't want everybody scrolling down until they forget what they were scrolling about in the first place. But yeah, man, this campaign looks great. Very excited to when it comes out, man. Like I said,
It's coming out in
check out
January.
Tales from the Navverse. Link is in the chat.
And,
Yeah, man.
you know, just to show off this
But,
little
you know,
piece,
thanks
that's
to
my
the post
avatar.
office. Oh,
Yeah,
that's it.
true. Want to share my screen?
So, yeah, give me one quick second. Trying to load something here. And a little close up of that.
Get his eye on
I
you.
like that.
I also want to say hail to Daddy Duper Pops Culture. Another new face. Thank you for joining us. Daniel and Jay, man, you guys are just like all-stars here, man. You're bringing all these new eyeballs to the show. Thank you.
Yeah.
We have to have you on more often, then. You know?
Here's a glimpse of Telson in Adverse 2 with a little cameo from Hey There.
Oh man, umbrella guy.
And then a little something here.
Is that a hint at a future crossover?
No, he's just, you know, getting promoted on TV. I don't know. Trying to put cool stuff in those little, you know, promotional banners, you could say. And this is a little conceptual art. to make you realize that Loani and that Silver Babe is the same person.
Oh, El Gargoyle's in the house.
So what's up?
Now you know what's up with El Gargoyle. He's ready to go. All right, so yeah, guys, go check out Tales from the Napverse. Sim's gonna be shipping soon, and hopefully the USPS doesn't fuck it up. You'll be getting it in a reasonable time. Fingers crossed, everybody. Yeah.
Yep.
All right, let's close today's show out with a little ditty. Let's not fuck this up this time.
Don't forget.
Radio.
Yeah, check that box.
Yes. All right, here we go. All right, guess not. All right, now here we go.
When a young man in search of purpose stumbles across a shooting star, his life is altered forever. The alien remnant transforms him into the Ace, a superpowered armored being with wondrous capabilities. The Ace is a throwback to early 90s Marvel comics like Darkhawk, Sleepwalker, and Death's Head 2. This is the story of an average Joe thrown into alien extraordinary circumstances. As he struggles to get a grip on his newfound abilities, bounty hunters from outer space come collect his prize. The Ace is bringing the fun, weird, and fantastic back to comics. Don't miss out. Learn the origins of the latest sci-fi legend. The Ace.
That's right. The Ace is officially launching January 31st on Indiegogo. I'm excited. And if you guys haven't checked it out, The Ace is the story of a young man looking for purpose who discovers the remains of a shooting star. And what he finds in those remains gives him the ability to transform into an armored being of incredible power. And now he becomes the most sought after object in the entire universe. The Ace is a throwback to those classic 90s books that I loved and grew up on, like Darkhawk, Sleepwalker, Death's Head 2. They're really, they don't make them like that anymore, sadly. And so I kind of wanted to put my own twist on that kind of storytelling. And yeah, so I've been sharing a ton of art on Twitter, on the Hardline stream every Monday. We got one more page to be completely done with all the art. Then next week the lettering starts on the backup story and the epilogue. We still have to tweak some things on the main story, but that's already lettered. It just needs some tweaks. So yeah, man, everything is on target. We got to do some fan art pages and some more other kind of crossing the I's and the T's and all that boring stuff. But that should be all ready to go. So January 31st, the Ace is launching. Come hang out with us. Join the movement. Sign up for the mailing list. You'll receive an exclusive trading card by the very talented Artsider. He does great work, and that'll be a complete exclusive. Wise Guys is in the house saying you guys are still live. It's only been 39 minutes, brother. But thank you for joining us. Yeah, guys. I think
There's
we're gonna.
awesome content here.
Yeah, man. People keep showing up. We might as well keep streaming. But sadly, I've been at work all day and I've hit the wall. So we're gonna call a wrap to this. Thank you everybody for joining us at on the Pimp Your Project stream. We might be back next week or we might not. I'll let everybody know on Twitter. But I want to thank my very special guest right here. I want to thank Daniel Parker. I want to thank Jay. I want to thank Sim. I want to thank all the newbies that showed up in the chat. I want to thank all the regulars that show up in the chat. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out with us. So, Sim, you can't get away that easy, brother.
I don't know what happened.
So yeah, guys, we're gonna sign out. Daniel, why don't you tell them where they can find you?
You can find me on Twitter. I'm at Daniel_Parker63.
Awesome. So yeah, guys, go sign up for Angels Awakening. The link is in the chat. We'll put it in the description when the video loads. So go check it out. Support another cool looking project. So go check it out. Jay, tell them where they can find you, brother.
Hey, man, you can find me on Twitter at Tailend Studio or at Bionic Bruh. And you can find me on Instagram in the same areas, Tailend Studio and Bionic Bruh.
That's right. Go follow him on Twitter. Link is in the chat. He'll keep you up to date on Cobalt. Sim.
You can find me on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and all those beautiful little social media under Simon Simplicity, the Artist Sim, or Ink Slayer. And go back to Elson and Adverse, the most badass intergalactic man of action in comics.
Right. Get it.
There we go.
And as always, you can find me on Twitter at Edwin Aces. I'm here every Sunday night. The watch along stream will be here at 10:15 p.m. Eastern. You can catch me Sunday before that on Doodle and Chill. Are we doing Doodle and Chill, Sim?
Yep, we're having Nora coming over.
Oh, sweet.
From Bond, so we're gonna probably be covering Werewolf and Supernatural. So I'm gonna be creating the stream video soon. But yeah, she's gonna be the guest of honor coming to doodle with us.
Nice. So that should be around 7:30 ish, somewhere around there.
Yeah. Yep.
7. So come join us. And before that, you can catch me on Mike Murphy's stream at 5 p.m. Eastern. We'll be doing a little one-on-one convo talking about the Ace. I might be showing off some more new stuff. So come join us. It's gonna be all day stream day Sunday. So.
Just want to say something before we close because he's taking a jab at me in the chat. Don't forget the morning roast with me and Chris every Monday and Friday morning at 11 a.m. Eastern. Except this morning I didn't fucking wake up.
There you go. You can join us on the hard line at 10 p.m. Eastern Mondays after that. So we're everywhere, man. Don't worry about it. You'll catch us. We'll let you know. Thank you guys for joining us tonight, and let's get out of here. Peace.
Later.
All right. See ya.